Good morning. You are welcome to Cardinals Hub once again. In today's episode of this video, I will be taking you through what brand identity is all about, especially if you're a graphics designer or you're aspiring to be a graphics designer. Only this video is for you, as it will unravel some of the reason why a business should have a brand identity, and also if you're a business or a corporate organization and you are wondering why is my graphics designer charging me this particular price for brand identity, this video is for you. I think by having the kind of clue of what this phenomenon is all about, you will be able to appreciate others' work and all the sweat which they have to undergo in giving you the best of their work. So once again, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, you're welcome, and also if you're an old subscriber, this channel is basically for you, as I'm going to unravel some of these challenges which most companies face whenever they want to engage a brand identity designers. So all you just have to do is what? Subscribe to this channel to stay abreast of latest video which I will be dropping. Thank you. So these are the outline for this. We have what is brand identity, why do you need a brand identity, why do you need a case example, building a brand identity, what are the requirements for effective brand identity processes, and processes of constructing a brand identity, what are the common mistakes. So these are some of the thematic focus which we are going to look into in this video. Like more or less, brand identity is the visible element of a brand, such as color, design, and logo, that identify and distinguish the brand in consumer mind. Just like a name given to a child, it's the brand identity helps to set your business apart by differentiating you from competitors. It helps to tell us more about what your business does and how you project your business to a larger audience. Although most especially, people always affirm that a good business, for a business to meet up with global audience, you need a lot of funds. I cannot dispute that. At the same time also, you need something to promote your business. You need something to tell your business story. So beyond flyers, beyond banner, you need a brand identity. And what do I mean by brand identity? Brand identity encapsulates all form of colors, design, and logos. And what do I mean by all form of colors? Like, okay, if you are into agriculture, if you are into any form of business, the color you use for your business, for your business, tells more about the values which your business around render. For example, now if you want to market your business to me now, and anytime, the moment I see color green, the first question I'm going to ask you is, are you an agriculturist? So what is the role of color in brand? In the role of color is that brand identity, like color, design, and logo, helps to tell stories about how your business is moving, how your business, like the story behind your business, the values which your business tries to give to the larger society. Like, it helps to project your business to the world. Take for example now, you want to secure deals with large multinational companies and you don't have a logo. It belittle your business, but having a logo and a strong brand identity helps to what? Helps to tell a good story of your business, in the sense that it gives credibility to your business by telling people that, okay, oh, this is my business and this is what my business stands for. So a brand identity is compiled of various branding elements. When you put them together, the identity in many ways is the mascot of your business. Just like I said earlier, when you combine color, the designs, and the logo, like what do I mean by the design? The business card, the flyers, the banner. When you combine it with different color which you've adopted, although in this design, the color you use most likely for your logo forms the designs which will be coming after. So what do I mean by this is that color, design, logos, and other elements that helps to what set your business apart from other business. You may have you may like three companies may have the same names, but what sets them apart is what is this, which is what? The logo. You may have a lot of businesses. Your businesses may be bearing a particular name and even have similar names with other businesses, but what sets you apart is logo and what? And design. It's possible for you to have the same color also, but what sets you apart is what? This logo and what? And designs. So when you put them together, the identity is the mascot of it. It is how a company expresses and describes itself from the images on its marketing material, the color that represents, and how a company markets itself on social media. So it's just like telling your business story on different social media platforms, and also it is how you project your business towards to the larger audience. Why do you need a brand identity? A strong brand identity helps to strengthen your company by projecting your company, by making your companies popular. As I said earlier, beyond saving the company money on promotion, a successful brand can be a very valuable asset, in the sense that even if the owner of the business has died, a strong brand identity helps to outlive the person that even owns the brand. A strong brand identity outlives the person. It outlives the person in the sense that it helps to what? It helps to tell a brand story beyond immediate environment. For example, now, if you are operating in a particular local and you are able to promote your business, as I said earlier, money too is also part of it. So beyond savings, beyond you having a larger savings, your brand identity also forms what? A valuable asset for your businesses. It helps in protecting your companies to the world by serving as a marketing tools. As I said earlier, by having a good brand identity, it serves as a marketing tools by giving credibility to your business, and also by increasing the sales and revenue of your businesses. Why do you need a brand identity? Kicks example. For example, now, the case of Nike owns the world's most instantly recognized logo. The search, according to Forbes, the 2022 world most powerful brand report, the Nike ranked 13 with an estimated brand value of $39.1 billion, even though in a world devoid of brand perception, taking the search of Nike and Apparel change nothing about their comfort or performance. The top brand on the list was Apple with an estimated brand value of 241.2 billion. So this is just trying to tell you that okay, there is power in what there's power in what in brands, in brand identity, because it helps to project your business to the larger audience by telling the story behind your complaints. It helps to maximize your sales revenue. It helps to increase the revenue of your company. It helps to tell, as I said earlier, gives credibility to your businesses. So just like Nike, all over the world, people knows Nike. People reckon with Nike. So all over the world, we also reckon with what Apple laptop, Apple phones, so Apple gadgets, and so what this one is just trying to tell us is that it helps us to what? It helps a company to promote like consumers loyalty by registering your business into what? Into the minds of people. Aside from the fact that you've registered, you've done the necessary registration online, by having a strong brand identity helps to what? Increase your sales revenue. Why do you need why will it increase your sales revenue? Because your business is actually solving a particular problem, and also it has been registered into the what? Into the minds of what? Of people. So how do you build a brand identity? The first process is to what? Is to analyze the companies and the market. Like a complete SWOT analysis will be very, very good in this area. You have to analyze, like find the strength, the strength of your business, the weaknesses, the opportunity there, and also the threats. So you have to be able to what? Analyze it. By analyzing your company, you'll be able to know, okay, how to understand the situation of this business, and also the context of the business, and also the steps required to achieve some of your outlined goals. For example, now if you've identified the total number of competitors, your strengths and your weaknesses, your weakness, most especially your weaknesses and your threats, by analyzing it helps you to what? To be able to manage effectively manage some of these weaknesses and traits. So the next process is to what? Determine the key business goals. If you're a startup business, you need a business values. You must be able to identify what the goals, the values of your business. You must be able to identify. You must be able to succinctly state the value which your business holds in high esteem, and also you must be able to tell us your business vision and your mission. So this will helps to what? Kind of create credibility, and also give there's something we call organization culture. By having a mission and vision, and also having a goals, it helps to what? It helps to determine what your organization culture, like the culture that will be practiced, the mode of operandis in your businesses. You have to identify your customer, who are your primary targets, who are your targets, what are those things that they really need. This can be done by conducting a feasibility study or a survey. It can be online and offline, and also determine the personality and message you want to communicate. So what message, what values, as I said there, is your business communicating to the larger audience? What type of message is it going out of your business? What content will it be uploaded on your website? What content will it be provided on your social media platform? These are some of the things that you have to take note, especially if you are building a good brand identity. Then if you are a designer and your role is and the company requests you to request for your services, so you have to do what? There are common mistakes that most designers make. For example, now if I contact you that I need the logo design or I need the brand identity design, the price is always the driving force of many designers, in the sense that they will not even bother to ask you necessary details that concerns your business. So yeah, which is very wrong. It is most common mistake which newbies, even professional, do makes. So as a brand identity designer, if a company requests for any services that require logo, brand identity, most especially logo, the first thing is you have to tell them how you operate. This will be like the value you hold in high esteem, what your own brands stand for, and experience. You must be able to tell them, okay, give them a kind of level of assurance that they did not miss their way for contacting you. Then in that, you will be able to explain your payment method, what you charge people. Then after that, you are going to request for the details of the company, the mission, the vision, the value, and names. Most likely, for example, now if you meet a startup business, if you request for number one, they will ask you that they may even tell you that I did not even have any mission and vision values, especially if you are dealing with local people. So what you just have to do is you can reframe how you coin this to them. You can even have this inside a kind of like a questionnaire which they are going to fill. So you can recoin it that, okay, even if they tell you that I don't have any mission, I don't have anything in hands, what you just have to do is tell them what drives you, what motivates you to this particular business. Let them tell you their brand story themselves in a raw language. So by giving them a platform for them to express themselves, you will be able to decipher some of these mission, vision, values, and names. So most times if you package yourself very well, they will even tell you that you should suggest a name for them. So it is based on the details and the stories they tells you. That is how you will be able to determine which names fit in for this particular business, and also which color fit in, which values, which mission fit in for these particular businesses. So the next one is, after you've agreed on this and you've agreed on payment, because that one too is very, very important. The next thing is to get your sketch pad, sketch your ideas inside it. Ideas can be much, ideas can be lot. In my next video, I'm going to show you the process of sketching. So ideas can be many as possible, but once this has been done, sketch your ideas. Most likely what I do is I send 3 ideas to client. So once you've already sketched your ideas, the next thing is to send it to your client for approval. Send it to your client for approval. Let him or her view these ideas before you go to your laptop and construct it. So the reason is because if you send your ideas to him or her, if there's need for correction, it will eat ideas, because it's more or less at the rudimentary stage. It's very easier to correct. But compared to when you did not even bother to ask all this, or you only requested for this for one, you did not bother to ask for this, do the second one, and you send the logo to your client, and your client says, this is not what I requested for, or I'm not pleased with this particular logo. You will have to go back again to do what? To sketch again, or to go back to designing again. But if you pay meticulous attention to this, once you finish sketching, you send it to him or her to choose, or to request if there is need for modification. It saves you the time of correcting, of difficult correcting, especially when you've designed. So you have to pay meticulous attention to this. And also, once this has been done, if there is need for correction, it is more easier for you to adjust it, because most sketch usually involve the use of pencils or Bible, so it can be easily adjusted compared to when you've already designed it and the client is now complaining that what you did is very bad. So once you've already designed it, then you move to the third stage, which once you've agreed on this, on the sketch, you move to the third stage of designing it, projecting and producing what you've sketched out. So however, you have to explain the underlying meaning behind every shape. You have to be put into consideration that the client that I'm dealing with is a novice, doesn't have deeper knowledge of graphics design. You have to factor this into consideration, that the client that I'm dealing with have little knowledge of this, even if you are 100% sure that your client has full knowledge of brand identity or graphics design. You don't have to assume. You have to assume that you are explaining to a novice who doesn't have full knowledge of what brand identity is all about. So what this therefore means is that you have to explain the underlying meaning behind every shapes, because we graphic design, we deal with shapes, and most design usually involve the combination of different shapes and color to produce an aesthetic design. So you have to explain the meaning behind every shapes and symbol use, and how every shapes connect with their business values and mission goals. You have to explain. You have to ask if there is need for readjustment. So these are some of the things that you just have to put into consideration. I've said this in second element. So once you've already explained this, then once both parties have concurred, the next process is for you to translate that sketch into design that is physically equivalent. So most likely, this always comes last. Most likely comes. If this does not come before you sent your sketch to your client, try as much as possible, because your sketch, you are going to also explain to your client what your sketch means. Sketch can be rough sometimes. Even your client may even find it difficult to decode what you sketch. But by giving a kind of simple explanation of what you already sketched and what each symbol stands for, it helps your client, not only you. It helps your client to even have ideas of the rationale behind their brand identity. By having a rationale behind their brand identity, it will help them to even appreciate your work and even appreciate what you've done for them. So these are some of the common mistakes which most graphic designers made, and I've been able to shed more light on this, and also why you need a brand identity designer if you see a graphic designer charging you, so you're being worried that, okay, Why do I need a brand identity designer? This particular logo, this particular video is basically for you, because I've been able to explain a little bit of why you need it and what are those things that you as a brand identity designer must put into consideration if peradventure, if you are crafting out a brand identity for someone. So I hope you've been able to learn one or two things in this video. So I will beseech you to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification button. Once again, I appreciate. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.